Here we will see extension method in C Sharp. In C Sharp, the extension method concept allows you to add new methods in the existing class or in the structure without modifying the source code of the original type, and you do not require any kind of special permissions from the original type, and there is no need to recompile the original type. C# extension method is a static method of a static class where this modifier is applied to the first parameter. The type of the first parameter will be the type that is extended. Extension methods are only in scope when you explicitly import the namespace into your source code with a using directive. Suppose you have a class or a structure which contains 3 methods and you want to add new methods in it, and if you don't have any source code of the class or you don't have permissions from the class or the class is sealed class and you still want to add new methods in it, then you can use extension method. This extension method will allow you to add new methods in it. With this concept, you can create a new class with static and which contains 2 methods that you want to add in existing class, and you can bind this class with existing class. After binding, existing class can access 2 new added methods. Suppose here the existing class contains m1, m2 and m3, then you can define another static class which contains m4 and m5 methods. The existing class can access this m4 and m5. Important points to be remembered while using extension methods are: extension methods must be defined only under static class. An extension method with the same name and signature as an instance method will not be called. Extension methods can be added to custom .NET framework or third-party classes, structures or interfaces, and cannot be applied to fields, properties or events. Extension methods cannot be used to override existing methods. Extension methods are additional custom methods which were originally not included with the class. The first parameter of the extension method must be of the type for which the extension method is applicable, preceded by this keyword. An extension method can have only one binding parameter, and that should be defined in the first place of the parameter list. If required, an extension method can be defined with a normal parameter, also starting from second place in the parameter list. Extension methods can be used anywhere in the application by including the namespace of the extension method. Overuse of extension method is not good style of programming. Now we will see benefits of extension methods. Extension methods allow existing classes to be extended without depending on inheritance or having to change the class source code. If the class is sealed, then there is no concept of extending its functionality. For this, new concept is introduced known as extension method. This feature is important for all developers, especially if you would like to use the dynamism of the C# enhancement in your class design. Here we will write a program to explain extension method. For this, first we will declare one class, student, and in this I will define one string variable, name, and I will assign some value in it, and I will define another method which will return the value of this string variable, name. After this, I will define another class in which I am going to write the extension method So it should be static student info, and here I will write extension method. So public static string get upper name, and here I will use this keyword, this student, this student, and here I will return student dot name dot to upper. And to execute in another class main method, I will create object of our student class s equal to new student, and then I will print console dot write line s dot get name, and in console dot write line s dot get upper name, and I will execute it. Here it will print C# console application in small letter, and after that it will print C# console application in capital letter. Here in this first class I have written this get name method, and in another class I have written the extension method get upper name, in which I will convert the student dot name into uppercase.